your end of April check-in. We are doing a pick a card reading today. It's going to be really quick, really straight to the point. We have 3 groups again. So group 1, you have this big, chunky, beautiful, bright citrine. Like, it's so pretty. This is group 1. Group 2, you have a blue angel aura quartz. Group 2. And then group 3, you guys have a selenite wand. Group 3. All right, so meditate and decide which group you guys are or which crystal you resonate with the most, and then we're gonna get into the readings. Bye. Also, if you guys ever hear heavy breathing during my readings, it's because my cat's bed is right next to where I do the readings at. So this is Ruby, guys. Ruby, say hi. That's my baby. So yeah, you hear snoring or heavy breathing, it's her. All right, group 1, this is for anyone that chose the citrine. Group 1. Let's look at what you have. Your oracle message is come to the edge. Group 1, I feel like April has really shown you maybe more of what you want. Or if it's not more of what you want, it's you're realizing what you don't want. And in order to get what you do want, you have to come to the edge. You got to be willing to, it's not necessarily go all out, but be willing to just stand in what it is that you know you want. Don't be afraid to speak about it. Don't be afraid to own it. That's basically what I'm hearing. I think you guys, group 1, like April might have shown you like, or just helped you anchor yourself more into realizing what you're passionate about. That's what I'm hearing. So I see roses here. I see rose petals here that she's like looking at and trying to like hold and touch, and she's dancing. And roses represent like love, passion, romance. So, and even like the colors in this card, like it's very dreamy, but at the same time there's like some orange here. So there's like some, it's almost like, it reminds me of like a sunset almost, or maybe a sunrise because there's blue in the sky still. But either way, I think you guys are really wanting to come into like owning what you're passionate about and owning what makes you want to dance, what makes you feel like something is worth taking that risk. I'm hearing that too. Something is worth taking a risk. Something is worth looking outside of your box and stepping outside of your box. Come to the edge and trust that whatever you see or whatever that edge leads to, it's going to be like a very passionate adventure. I'm gonna flip over your stamps. Oh my God, yeah. What did I say? Didn't I say romance? We have romance here. And we have fate, divine timing. So I'm also getting, it's like, yeah, like it's time. I feel like it's time. Like, you know, the end of April is Taurus season, and Taurus is all about stability, security, but it's also about the finer things in life and allowing yourself pleasure, allowing yourself the grace of taking your time and not rushing. So with fate and divine timing here, I feel like it could still be unfolding for you guys, or you guys might not be sure what that edge is going to like have to offer you, or you might not even know where the edge is. Like, where is the edge of my box? Like, where do I start? Where do I start trying to like look outside of my box and look for other options or look beyond my horizons? I just heard that. Just trust that as you Stay true to what makes you feel romantic. And like, this doesn't just have to be a relationship. It doesn't just have to be about a person. What makes you feel romantic? Like, I like to pour myself a glass of wine when I cook and I play music, and I will dance in the kitchen with my wine by myself, and that makes me feel really romantic. Like, it doesn't matter if I'm cooking for my family, my friends, you know, my partner. Like, I get into the vibe of romance when I do that for myself. When I run myself a bath, when I take my time getting ready, taking my time doing my hair, getting dressed, treating myself in a romantic way, writing poetry. Like, what gets you into that romantic, pleasuring vibe for yourself? And I think that once you guys can really own that for yourself, you'll realize what you're passionate about and where your passion lies in divine timing, and it will come in for you within divine timing. You just have to be willing to start. You have to be willing to start to recognize what brings you pleasure, recognize what ignites your fire, recognize what brings you that, like, that sacral energy. You know what I mean? That sacral chakra energy, that real, like, I want to say indulgence, but it's not quite that. It's in that realm though. Okay, I'm just gonna pull tarot real quick to clarify and see if Spirit has anything else to say. Spirit, please tell me about come to the edge, romance, and divine timing for group 1 in the collective. This is for the highest good and the highest good of all. Spirit, angels, ancestors, and guides, please show me clearly, what does come to the edge mean for group 1? Tell me about come to the edge for group 1's highest good. Oh my gosh. Okay. Guys, we have the Fool and we have the Page of Swords. Look at these cards. Like, does this not look like the same person? On the edge of a cliff, dancing, minding their business. Like, there might be danger around, but it's not about that. It's about taking that leap of faith and trusting your own inner compass to guide you, to direct you, and recognizing that wherever this journey takes you, you're not going to go anywhere if you don't at least start. If you don't at least just pick a direction and go. But this direction is based in you feeling pleasure and romantic about yourself, about your life, about the things that you do and that you invest your time in. Because Taurus energy is also about investment, right? Where do you invest your time? Where do you invest your energy? Where do your investments make a return to you? Sorry for if you hear the noise. It just started raining. And then Page of Swords is here. This is all about curiosity, following your curiosity, asking questions, not being afraid to practice, right? The page is like still practicing how to wield his sword. He's still learning, and that's okay. But if he doesn't show up every day and practice, he's never going to turn into the knight. He's never going to get to where he wants to go if he doesn't at least just start and then stay committed to it. And that's another thing. Taurus season, earth energy, committed, devotion, stability every day. What can you do every day to get closer to that edge, to get closer to starting this new journey towards your passion? What can you do every day? What resources do you have around you? Who can you talk to? Who can you ask for help? Who can you ask for guidance? What else? I'm also hearing, okay, this could be a little side message for some of you, or it could be for all of you, of just something to be mindful of. Be mindful of not like Don't burn bridges or cut ties with people off of temporary emotions. I'm hearing that as well. Be mindful of what you say and what you think to yourself and to others, because words and thoughts have power. Yeah, that was just a little side message there. And also remember that you have what it takes. Like, even when you get to this edge, even if you do fall over, it's okay. You'll land on your feet. Page of Swords, both feet on the ground with a sword. You have a weapon. You have a tool. You have what you need. And it's all going to work out how it's supposed to in divine timing. I see a lot of opportunity here coming in for you guys. There's a real need to let go, to allow yourself to let go and not hold on too tightly to what you have or what you knew or what you thought was supposed to happen, because there's a new opportunity for you guys here to make some like real progress and to have like a successful new venture in your life. There's also a need to heal here and to get real with yourself. Get real with yourself about what it is that you really want, and make sure that you're using this time to like nurture yourself, nurture your heart, nurture your passion, nurture your creativity, take care of your body. And then all of this will start to come clear as you just every day taking care of yourself, asking questions, investing in your passion, investing in your creativity, noticing more what it is that you want, not being afraid to admit it to yourself. Every day, those are taking baby steps closer and closer to that edge that's going to create this whole new opportunity for you guys of success, of like fortune, of stability, of health, of wealth. I see it, and it's all happening in divine timing. So be patient and do the work. You got it, all right? Hi, group 2. This is if you chose the blue aura quartz. Group 2. Let's look at your cards, your oracle first. We have go the distance. I like this. I like this energy. Go the distance. And then your stamp, we have forgiveness. Sorry for the noise, you guys. If you hear it, it started raining, but I'm taking it as a blessing. So enjoy the rain sounds in the background of your reading. Go the distance. With forgiveness being here as well, I'm hearing release what's weighing you down. You cannot move quickly towards your goals, towards your blessings, towards what's meant for you, towards your next phase in life, towards that new job, that new relationship, that new mindset, that new vibe, that new energy. You cannot completely step into it and fully move forward with agility, with grace, with the quickness if you're still holding on to baggage and dead weight. You have to be willing to forgive yourself in order to forgive others. You have to forgive in order to be able to move forward in any type of new energy. And it doesn't always mean a new person, a new place, a new job, a new house. It doesn't always mean that. Sometimes it just means the energy shifts. The energy in your relationship with someone changes. The dynamic of the relationship changes. A position at work opens up. So maybe you're in the same workplace, but you have a different position, or maybe you get to work with a new partner or a new group of people, or there are new policies being made that comes in that you can even think of maybe. Sometimes it's not always that where we're at or who we're with changes, but the energy, the end goal, like I said, the dynamic, the energy in which you work and you show up in changes. And it's usually for the better, but in order for you, first of all, I'm also hearing don't give up. I'm hearing don't give up. Persevere. Be willing to go the distance. But in order to go the distance, you gotta forgive and you gotta lighten that load. You can't be running with regret still on you. You can't be running with resentment still on you. You can't show up as a new person to new people, to new situations, to new energy, still holding on to the same shit that weighed you down and caused you to have to move in the first place. Like, you can't do that. It's not gonna work out. It's not gonna work out. If you show up to a new situation with the same old energy, you're just gonna repeat the same cycles and the same behaviors and the same patterns. So what do you need to forgive and release in order to run swiftly, lightly? Like, what is this, a leopard? They ain't got nothing on them. No, there's nothing. Like, all the other cards have like a lot of different like faces and flags and different creatures. It is just this leopard, right? Is there anything else? Am I missing something? No. It is just this leopard. Focused on the finish line. No distraction. No dead weight. No outside influence. Just eye on the prize. Eye on the prize. And I'm light enough to do it. I'm light enough to go this quick because I ain't holding on to none of that stuff back there. Everything back here is old. It's gone. It's done. It's not in the present moment. It's in the past. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. We're going to clarify with tarot. Spirit, angels, ancestors, and guides, please show me clearly. What does group 2 need to know about going the distance and forgiveness? Please show me clearly. What does group 2 need to know about going the distance and forgiveness? Please show me clearly. What does group 2 and the collective need to know about going the distance and forgiveness for their highest good and the highest good of all involved? Please show me clearly, Spirit. Please tell me about going the distance and forgiveness for group 2. Please show me clearly. Yeah. Yep, bottom of the deck, we've got the Chariot in reverse. This, like, upright, this would be going the distance. Direction, drive, movement, moving forward. It's in reverse, though, so something has got you stuck or something is delaying you. Something's making it take longer than it needs to take, or you're not sure of what direction you're supposed to be going, so you're looking all over the place instead of a clear path of where you're going to go. Yeah, you guys, okay. You guys have a lot of major energy. We've got the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, the World in reverse, the Chariot in reverse, bottom of the deck. The cards that came out to clarify, we have Temperance. I like this. This is necessary. I like that this is here. Temperance is forgiveness. Synchronicity. These are essentially the same thing. Very similar in essence. Temperance. How can I combine forces for the greater good of my life? How can I be more patient? How can I exercise more moderation? Not only in what I do and what I consume, but what I bring to others. What I bring for myself. What I put myself through. How can I practice more balance and moderation in my life? How can I practice moderation in the way that I speak to myself? Do I speak to myself negatively a lot? Maybe I can start with at least just trying to be more mindful of that. I don't have to be perfect, but maybe I can at least just be more mindful of that, and that will help balance it out a little. Do I think negatively about my situations and with other people? Maybe I can be more mindful about that. Maybe add in more positive thoughts. If I think a negative thought, I can end it with a positive thought, and that will balance it out. Maybe I can take a step back and see where I was wrong in a situation. Maybe where my own beliefs contributed to triggers within a relationship or within a dynamic. Whatever it is. There's a need to balance things out, to have patience, to have forgiveness, to take your time But at the same time, you can take your time and still go the distance and still have this momentum forward. It's about cultivating a sense of inner peace. Cultivating a sense of inner peace and not holding on to anything. Look at this angel's face. You think they pressed about anything? No, they're not pressed about nothing except what's right in front of them. The 2 cups, balancing energy. Wisdom from the divine coming in through the crown and the 3rd eye. When you are at peace, that is when God, Spirit, Source can speak to you. When you are at peace, when you are in a state of balance within yourself, within your mind, your heart, your body, that is when you are at the frequency that you can hear and listen to Spirit, Source, God, whatever you call it, in order for them to work through you and into your life, in order to hear what you're supposed to do next, in order to see how God and Spirit and Source is working for you right here and now, in order to know what direction you're going in, where you need to be headed. You have to be at peace first with where you're at, who you are, what's going on right now. And that takes a lot of acceptance, and that takes grace and compassion and forgiveness. I see a lot of information wanting to come in, but it's stuck. It's delayed. Again, delay. I'm seeing like it's all over your reading. And this is just a quick, this is a quick reading. I'm not even, you know what I mean? Information, communication, movement around your dream, your passion, or some type of work endeavor, I feel, is trying to come in. And it is coming in, but it's slow. It's moving slow right now. Trust that the information that you need is going to come in. Trust that the clarity you need to know is going to come in. You might be waiting on someone to get back to you about something. You might be waiting on someone to get back to you about something, a decision. You're waiting to hear back from a job, whatever. You're waiting to hear back. Trust that it's going to come in. It's taking its time right now. But in the meantime, get your energy in alignment. Align your energy. As soon as you align your energy, this is the information is going to come in, and it'll be upright. It won't be in reverse anymore. You got to align your energy first. Energy alignment, and then inspired action. And I'm seeing it here now too with the first 2 cards that came out in your pre-shuffle. Energy alignment, forgiveness, and then inspired action, going the distance. All right, I hope this helps you guys, group 2. This was your end of April monthly check-in. I will see you later. Bye. Hi, group 3. This is for anyone that chose the Selenite wand for their pick a card. Group 3, this is for you. Let's look at your oracle message. We have never-ending story. And for your oracle stamp, we have take accountability. Now, group 3, I will say, when I was doing a pre-shuffle, so many cards wanted to come out for you, like between the oracle deck and the oracle stamps, and even like when I was just doing a general pre-shuffle with the tarot, so many cards wanted to spill out for you anytime I brought up group 3. So, okay. Never-ending story. Take accountability. Do you have a habit of victimizing yourself? Do you have a habit of feeling like nothing is ever working out for you and you're just at the hands of other people in your life, or you're a victim to life and life is always happening to you, not for you? What is the narrative that you have around your life, your endeavors, your relationships, your work life, whatever this is whatever this is pertaining to, whatever comes to mind as I'm speaking, as you feel what I'm saying? What is the narrative you have around it? What is the narrative you have for yourself around relationships? Is it, or even friendships, right? I mean, relationships can be anything, but is it, oh, I don't have any friends. Anytime I make a friend, they always stab me in the back and they always betray me. I'm always being used by people. Is that a narrative you have? Or is it, relationships can be challenging, friendships can be challenging, but I'm learning as I go. And as I get more clear about who I am and what I want, as I get better at loving myself, I attract other people who love themselves too. I learn how to work through hardships in relationships with people as I learn how to work through my own hardships. Do you see the difference? Do you see the difference in the narratives? What is your narrative? What is your story? What is the never-ending story you keep telling yourself? Around work, is it, I work so hard to no avail. I work hard and I'm still broke. I work hard and I don't get a raise. I work hard and I don't get any recognition. I hate my coworkers. My boss is a piece of shit. Relationships. I'm always getting cheated on. I'm always getting betrayed in relationships. My relationships are never working out. There's no point. There's no one for me out there. I'm just going to end up alone. What is the never-ending story you keep telling yourself? And I guarantee you, whatever it is that's got you holding your head, feeling sorry for yourself, feeling helpless, feeling like there's no way out, never ending. What is the personal narrative that's running through your head most often than not throughout the days and nights? What is the thing that's giving you a headache, that's making you feel so sorry for yourself? And take a step back and take some accountability, because you create every single situation in your life. And you don't do it alone. You don't do it alone, but take some responsibility for your own life and your own situations. Who is the common denominator in all of them? You. You're the one that feels that way at every single job. You're the one that feels that way in every single relationship. You're the one that feels that way in your friendships, and no matter what friend it is. So take some accountability for yourself. Where do you victimize yourself? Where do you personalize other people's thoughts, words, actions so much that you are a victim to it all the time? In which case, you're making yourself the victim. Yes, there are times where other people victimize us too. I don't want to just glaze over that. No, that is a thing. But usually, more often than not, we personalize things that happen or don't happen to us so much that we just end up feeling sorry for ourselves. And we feel, like a victim to life, to everything. And usually when things like that happen, that triggers that, it's an opportunity for us to empower ourselves instead, to think a different thought, to exercise different patterns and behaviors that would help us rise above the situation and help us learn so that we can make better choices moving forward, better investments moving forward, have better habits, have better internal dialogue with ourselves. But if you look at every situation in your life that doesn't go according to how you want it to go as an issue, or what, not an issue, but you look at everything that doesn't go according to your plan as a reason to feel sorry for yourself and to martyr yourself. Where is the growth in that? You're not going to grow. You're just going to stay where you're at and keep attracting the same situations. Spirit, angels, ancestors, please show me clearly. Why is never ending story here for group 3? And why is take accountability here? Please show me clearly. What does group 3 need to know about never ending story and taking accountability for their highest good and the highest good of all involved? Please show me clearly. What does group 3 need to know for their highest good and the highest good of... Oh, see? That's what I mean. so many cards want to talk to y'all, but like anytime I shuffle for you guys, everything just wants to fly out. Spirit, angels, ancestors, and guides, please show me clearly, what does group 3 need to know about never-ending story and taking accountability? What does group 3 need to know about never-ending story and taking accountability for their highest good and the highest good of all? I'm pulling 3 for y'all. Yep. We've got 3 of Swords, Ace of Wands, and the 4 of Wands in reverse. Bottom of the deck, we have 4 of Swords. It's time to take a time out. Take a time out and look at how things have been going for you in your life. Look at how you've been showing up. Look at all the common denominators. Look at what you've been doing. How have you been showing up to your work life, to your home life, to your family life, to your romantic life, to your friendship life, to your hobby life? Look at how you've been showing up. Look at what you've been doing and analyze and see what is working, how you're showing up that is giving you good fruit, and how you're showing up that's not giving you good fruit and not showing results that you want. What is contributing to this victimhood that you keep perpetuating in your head? And then, therefore, in your actions, so in your life. It's time to take a step back. Take a step back from people, from situations, rest. This is about spending time alone, on your own, at home. Nurturing and catering to your own needs. You don't need anyone to nurture you and take care of you. It'd be nice, but it needs to start with you first. So if you're feeling victimized by other people because they don't care about you and they're not taking care of you and blah, 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 take care of yourself. When you start taking care of yourself, other people will want to take care of you because it's not necessary that they do. They can just do it when they actually want to do it and when they're doing it from their overflow. They don't have to feel obligated and responsible for taking care of you, especially if you're a grown-ass adult. Like, learn how to take care of yourself. Learn how to take a time out when you need it. And this is not like an idle time out. Like I said, this is a time out to rest, to nurture yourself, but also to analyze and see up until this point, what has been working for me and what hasn't, so that I know how, when I can move forward, when I'm done with this time period of rest. It's time to release some pain. You might, like, victimhood, like, you might feel really hurt. You might be feeling a lot of pain right now, and I'm sorry, but this will pass. This is temporary, and pain is necessary. Pain is so necessary. Suffering is necessary. Sorrow is necessary. But to stay in it is a choice. To stay in that place of victimhood and pain and sorrow and suffering is a choice. Sorrow and suffering is inevitable. However, it is, again, I'm going to say it again, a choice to stay in it. Feel it, acknowledge it, work through it, release it. There is opportunity for you here for a new passion. This could be a new work opportunity. This could be a new hobby that you become passionate about, or maybe you're actually putting like practice to what you've always wanted to do that you've been passionate about, a dream. Or it could be new love or a new romantic partner or a new sexual partner coming in. But it's not going to come in with any type of stability. It might come in with issues because your foundation isn't solid. And until your foundation is solid, nothing that you create is going to be solid. So take a look at your foundation, which is you, your heart, your mind, your internal dialogue, your beliefs, your habits. Like, everything in your life is a direct result of you and your energetic frequency right here, right now, and what energy you were in when you created. That is what's going to manifest. Whatever energy you create from is what is going to manifest. So work on your foundation. Rest, analyze, take accountability for yourself, for your own actions, for how you showed up and fucked something up or made something difficult. How you inflicted pain on someone, how you did. Come on. It takes two to tango in every situation. All right. I love you. I hope this works. Works. I hope this helped you. Put the work in, group 3. I believe in you. Bye.